You're listening to Stories to Create with your host, Cornell Bunting. Author, motivational speaker, and founder of EHAS Each Episode. Cornell sits down with inspiring voices to uncover the stories that shape who we are and who we're becoming. Get ready to listen, learn, and be inspired. The show starts now.
Yes, Cornell Bunting here with another episode of Stories to Create podcast right here at EHAS CLUB. I'm excited. I am so excited, guys. You have no idea, because my brother that we have on the show today, we were supposed to have the show like a minute ago, like a big minute ago. But hey, you know what? Timing is everything, and I think we're here at the right time. Today, it's going down, people. So listen, welcome to the show. We are having none other than my brother, Mr. Bernard Faithful.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great, man. You doing all kind of things out here, man.
Yeah, you just...
Big homes now.
Yeah, you just said timing's was perfect because we just collaborated on the event, you know?
Bruh.
So now we have more, we already had a lot of life situations to talk about, but now we have, the event coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And please don't let me take over your show. I'm used to do it. I'm known to do that, right? But go ahead and pub that event that's coming up.
Man, listen, man.
Next Wednesday.
I got to tell you guys, man. So the book signing we have coming up in the 26th.
Let's talk about Honda first, or how that went.
Yes. So what happened, my brother here, of course, he got the big connections. He know the people to know at like the Honda of Fort Myers, and he like, listen, bro, you want to get in there? I got you. He got me in there. We did a beautiful piece. I got to sign copies of the book, Leslie Plover. So the remaining book that we have left, thanks to my man right there, we gonna be doing that the 26th of July. Down here in the space that I'm in now. So the studio is just a little bit over from where that space is that we're going to be doing that event. So, man, I appreciate that collab, bro.
Appreciate you. And, shout out to Honda Fort Myers over there.
Yeah.
Beautiful facility. They never used it for event plays, and we were just honored to be there.
Yeah, man.
Receive that love. Shout out to Mr. Morgan Automotive. Brad and Jeff that's over there. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Mr. Ryan over there. Everybody, man. That's my Honda Fort Myers family, man.
Man, that's beautiful, bro. I love that you have that plug. And man, I got to tell you, that shows the respect you get from other people when you can go in and say, hey, is this possible? And they don't even hesitate, bro.
They did. That was crazy, but
man, you that dude.
I think it's because you such a blessing, man. When I told them your name, they was like, that guy want to come here? I'm like, yeah, man. Yes.
It's a beautiful thing, man. So we going to dive into Bernard before Bernard now. We normally, with our show, we take our listeners back.
Okay.
We take our listeners back to as far back as you can remember. Different events that kind of help shape who you are today, man, as the man that's doing massive thing, the realtor, all that stuff, man, just motivating other people. So let's go back, man. Let's go back to age 5 or 6.
5 or 6, wow. So born and raised, and I always say this and, let people know, man, hardly home, but always repping. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, East Side, Detroit City Airport, 6 Mile, Grasher, Gunston, however you want to put it. Yes, the real Detroit. So I was raised, I had 2 parents in the household, which was really great. My parents did whatever they could do with the resources that they had. But at a certain age, I coach, I mentor, all the above. And I tell these kids this, at a certain age, I realized that I had to take care of myself, and I had the responsibility on myself to do certain things. Mm-hmm. And a few of those things were getting up and going to school on time, getting good grades, And the biggest thing for me, especially for a kid coming from the inner city, knowing that your parents struggling to even help you survive and grow up and things like that.
Right.
So I knew that, to go to the next level with college and life, I had to go out there and bust my tail on that football field and get that scholarship.
Man, so before we get to the view on the football field, you're telling me young Bernard was getting up early every day to make sure he gets to school on time.
The thing is, I mean, like I had great parents. I mean, the resources that they had, they used them very well. A lot of things that they didn't do, I mean, it's just part of growing up.
Yeah.
But at a certain age, yes. I mean, I'm the oldest of 6 kids.
Golly.
My youngest, she's 14 years old.
What?
My youngest sibling is 14 years old.
That's amazing.
So I'm big bro, you know. Parents went to work.
Yeah.
And who used to watch the kids?
You.
Come on now.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
So I had to do what I had to do. I had a lot of responsibilities. And I mean, it's a downfall and it's a gift at the same time. You grow up, you're able to help your parents out, but at the same time, you become an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people forget that. Even your parents forget that.
Right.
So where I'm going with that is they expect, once we get our stuff together, once mom stop working that job, you can be a kid again.
Right.
It don't happen like that.
It don't work like that because you already now learn how to grow up and all that stuff.
So I'm at the schools cussing out the teachers. Telling them, I'm like, yo, you can't talk to me like that. I'll take care of my siblings. Like, come on, man. Then my parents, they getting on me. And I was an adult. Yeah. And I was always bigger than everybody, so everybody treated me like I was an adult anyway.
Oh man. So you've been big.
I've been big, yeah.
Man. So you knew you were going into football.
No. So I've been big, and that was the reason my father dropped me off at the football field and said, don't bring your ass back until you lose some weight. Literally, I know the day, the time.
Yeah.
He told me to get in the car. Because me and my sister used to fight all the time. I hated my sister. Shout out to Lala on Facebook, Larita Watkins. But I used to want to kill her, man.
Oh, my goodness.
She used to get on my nerves. So we used to always fight.
Yeah.
I was fat as heck, eating up all the food in the house. We ain't have much food in the house.
And you eating everything.
And I was eating everything. You get bored, you go to the refrigerator because you ain't got nothing else to do. And ain't nothing in there.
Right.
You got the booty bear piece of bread in there, an onion, and some mustard, and you still going to the refrigerator.
Oh man!
So anyway, he got me in the car. He took me to that field, and he dropped me off.
He just dropped you right off,
and I was scared as ever.
Yeah. Oh,
and then that started a lot of things, man. That opened up a lot of doors for me.
That's beautiful, man. You got in there and just say, you know what, I'm gonna play this game.
Yeah, it was natural for me. Being a defensive player, I was bigger.
Yeah.
And I had the skill to, as my father say, know where the ball was at.
That's good.
And I was snatching people down and stuff like that. And people know me, I mean, from high school, being able to catch the ball very well.
Yeah. Being
a tight end, I mean, making crazy one-handed catches. They just don't know
right. Wow.
how that happened. My father is like, get your butt in the street. I was horrible in practice on offense. Yeah. I couldn't catch a lick. I was embarrassed. But on defense, I was comfortable because all I'm doing is pulling you down and, chasing after the ball. Right. Offense, I was horrible. And he put me in that street, man. And when we used to play in the street back in the day.
Okay.
Don't play in the street anymore. He put me in that street. He got that football, and he was throwing darts at me. I was pissed, too. But he was, these the way the parents taught us, you know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Hands-on.
So thanks to that, you got into the football
Absolutely,
stuff.
Yeah.
So how did you get into the football in school? Did you go to the school coach and say, hey, I want to join the team, or they look at you and be like, yo, you got the sign?
So in Michigan, Police Athletic League is the big, little, small league out there, or however you say it, little league football. Yeah. I played there. And then I had an opportunity to get accepted into one of the big 3 schools in Michigan.
Okay.
You got King, Cass, and Renaissance. Mm-hmm. And I got into Detroit Martin Luther King.
Okay.
And my goal was always to start my freshman year, play my freshman year, and be part of that team. Right. The thing that people don't know and a lot of people experience was the Little League that I played with, the high school was right next. The field that we played at, the high school was right next door.
Wow!
So we're little kids, and we seeing these big boys just all lined up and running to the field and going on. You hear the crowd and stuff. So you just want to grow up and be like them.
Get in there.
Yeah. So I went up to that school. I got accepted to the school. I went up to the coach.
Yeah.
Legendary coach, Jim Reynolds.
Yeah.
And I asked him, hey, when is practice? He told me.
Just like that.
Yeah. He told me. I went out there and I went against some big time people and they was killing me in practice. They were destroying me in practice. You got to remember, I was the man all the way up until high school, until that first year.
Right.
And, they were, I'm talking about NFL players, man, just throwing me around. And then I'm from the city. When you're from the city, you got different swag, man. You think you can beat up everybody, right? And I thought I had that. And they was like, no, little dog. Like, so,
you ain't ready.
But it only lasted a few days. That's it. It only lasted because I was a freshman. I played my freshman year on varsity.
Okay.
So I proved myself.
Yeah.
But it was a rough batch, man.
You had to go through that rough batch.
I'm talking about like, get your it's crazy.
Body slam.
Yeah.
Nuts. Oh man. When did you guys leave Detroit?
So that's a great question. I would say I left at the age of 18 when I went to University of Toledo.
Okay.
We skipped a lot of parts, but my parents separated my junior year. And if we talking about mental health, that's crazy because when they left, that was like the most I was at peace when they left. When
they left the house,
when my mom left the house.
Wow.
So I don't know if we got time for that one.
No.
But I came to I traveled because of sports.
Right.
My family still live in Detroit, and I can't get them away.
Oh man! So none of them are here in Florida.
I have one sister that was here, and now I don't know how, but she's in North Carolina now. I don't know how she got in North Carolina, but she lives in North Carolina.
She made an executive decision to move.
She's like, bro, I'm out. I said, all right, I appreciate you coming.
Oh man! So there is a window when between middle school to high school where your parents was not together. It was a single family home.
Yeah, so it was like my junior year in high school.
Okay.
When my mom left and she got her own place and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't really talk to people about that. Come on, man. I got a perfect life, you know?
Yeah.
My parents are amazing. We had all types of money and stuff. I had the newest shoes and clothes. What are you talking about, man? Stop playing.
Listen, listeners. Don't know that. Don't know. My listeners know, man. All my guests, they have some type of struggles, some type of triumphs. So, we gonna touch on it a little bit. We just gonna tap in just a light little bit.
Okay, you don't have the Kleenex here for me if I start crying, man.
Don't cry, bro. My engineer will bring in some napkins. Yeah. Get you tightened up.
That man said my engineer big time over there. Yes, sir.
But I got to tell you, bro, like I really like that how you've kind of transitioned a lot of what that looked like into today, and we'll tap back in a little bit into your past a little bit, but just to tap into now, like not just the brand, you doing the homes and all that stuff, but what you're doing with the youth right now.
All right. It's funny when people see what you got on,
right?
What car you driving,
right?
Your nice shoes and things like that, but they don't know your backstory,
right?
So I always walk around humble, respectful, and make sure people know my backstory,
right?
Because this is not where I came from,
right?
This is where I worked hard to get to,
right?
So I am the faithful community realtor in the area,
right?
And I use that title because I'm always in the community. I got to find a community, and there's certain things that you do that's supernatural. You can do it in your sleep,
right?
I can mentor, I can coach, I can motivate an individual in my sleep because I've been doing that all my life.
Right.
And at the same time, I utilize that because I never had it myself.
Right.
I had it from coaches. I had it, from a little bit from my parents, but I never had a big brother.
Wow.
I never had a mentor that I can go to and call, or a great friend that I'm like, yo, let's help me out.
Yeah.
Now, I challenge myself to be that person to everybody else.
Wow. That's amazing, man. So, with a lot of what you do now with the homes, like, do you ever find yourself in a situation where you see someone that definitely need of getting a home and you just say, you know what, let me see how I can go out on a limb and help make that possible?
Always. I am a realtor that work with first-time home buyers.
Yeah.
And people in the profession know how challenging that can be.
Right.
And most of them don't do it.
Right.
Because it's so challenging. It's literally, you become a school teacher, which I was. You become a coach, which I am,
Right.
You become a mentor, all the above, because these people need to understand and learn the process. And at the same time, they need a house to live in.
Right.
And I go through that process all the time. I deal with that all the time where I'm working closely right now with school teachers.
Right.
School teachers are everything.
Yeah.
Advocates, mentors, babysitters.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Yes, so we are here talking with my brother Bernard Faithful, man. We got a whole lot of stuff happening, man.
Yeah,
my dude.
Yeah.
Big ready.
Yeah.
Big ready, people. When I tell you, man, beast mode, man. Hey, let me ask you, man, when you step out, man, because you step out clean, bro.
Okay.
What is the one thing ladies say to you sometimes? Be like, you like, yeah, man, I need to continue doing this.
It's not necessarily the ladies. I love the ladies out there. Honestly, man, I came up with this. Like, I know in the room, I'm not gonna be the smartest man in the room.
Right.
I know in the room, I'm not gonna have the most money.
Right.
But I'm for sure gonna be the freshest one in there. I've always been like that. It's something. Where I'm born and raised, I blame my city because of that.
Yeah.
So no matter what room I'm going to, I'm gonna make sure I'm the freshest person in there.
That's good, man.
My presence already by itself is kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
and loud, even though I don't say anything.
Right.
So now my big self, I'm looking good, looking fresh, I'm smiling.
Yeah.
I'm shaking hands and kissing babies. So that's what I do, man. And I ain't running from nothing. I'm just me.
So I know people always talk about Detroit came up with a lot of the pimps were from Detroit, man. Can you think of one pimp, man, that you would say, yo, that man, he step out clean?
I can't get no names. you acting like my man's Vlad TV trying to do the face. I can't give you names, but yeah, that's what they do, man. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
So people forget Chicago. I mean, Chicago pimps came to Detroit. Detroit went to Chicago.
Yeah.
Before Detroit started going to like Atlanta and places like that, like the younger crowd.
Right.
But yeah, man, grandfathers, uncles, cousins, they were fresh.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not gonna use that P word, but they were fresh. Yeah. You trying to get me, man. Come on, dog. Let's get back to being professional. Yes, sir. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
We get right back. Yes. Let's get back to the program.
All right.
This is beautiful, man. So, now you've made some adjustments in Florida.
Yes.
You here. How scary was that, man? What was that adjustment like?
I love telling testimony and telling people, it's for some reason at home, you kind of struggle when you're at home.
Right.
Even though you got all these resources, these people you start depending on those things.
Right.
So that means you don't really get out there.
Right.
And I've done this several times. And I actually hate every time I do it, but meaning that I've left my hometown or to support and travel somewhere. So, excuse me, the difference is when you get to somewhere else, you don't have any support. You don't know anyone. You got to go out in the streets and go make it happen. Right. And that's what I did. And I went out there, man. I told you, I shook hands, kissed babies. Yeah. I put myself in the right rooms. Right. And what's crazy, why you bringing that up, you were one of the flyest person I've seen. The first, when I came to one of the events, networking events, you out there hosting people. I'm like, who is this dude, bro? Yeah. The chest all open, the shirt all open and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, this I might like this little area here. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's quite a bit that I can say, but the creative side of a lot of the individuals that you've run into, man, you feel like we've together is very diverse, sir? I believe Florida is very diverse. Yeah. And if I can say, Michigan is very black and white.
Is it?
It's very black and white. If you don't leave Detroit, you see a lot of black. If you leave outside of the city, you see white, right?
Wow.
So when I came here, and I was a school teacher, and the kids was cursing me out in Creole, and cursing me out in Spanish, right? I'm like, hold on, I gotta Google some words, sit down somewhere, and things like that. I think Florida is super diverse. People kind of see white, but if you talk to these individuals, they don't even speak English. Right. Just seeing you, they think you just a regular Black American. Right. And then you speak, you're like, oh, hold on now. So you go to these franchise stores and they take your order. Yeah. And, they don't know what you're saying because they don't. So I think Florida is super diverse.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful, man. With a few of the things that we're doing right now with like the culture and stuff like that, with the way rap have changed, I mean, how much of that influence thing it has on our youths now? Like a lot of the youths that you have to work with, even in the sports area.
It's a big change. When we were growing up, it was a bad look, but it really helped us when we went to our mentors and they were on the street corner. Right. And they were doing drugs and they were alcoholics, but they always had a good word for you. Right. They always tell you not to do those certain things, right? Right. Now, these mentors, whether it's music, whether it's somebody that that's in a family, they haven't done these things, so how can they tell you not to do them? Right. They haven't been in those situations, so they can't give you the inside scoop of everything, Right. So it's I don't think it's any substance behind what these mentors that these kids look up to nowadays. Right. And most of it is kind of like music. Yeah. And what's crazy about music, I was just talking to the kids that I coach. They were saying a rapper got locked up for something, right? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, he about to snitch on everybody because he really don't live that life. Right. Don't get it twisted. These people can rap these things, but they're not living that life.
Right. They're not about
Even
that
though your
life.
uncle was an alcoholic, he'll tell you, don't be drinking. Right. Because he know how bad it is.
Yeah.
The guys on the street corner, don't get your ass on the street. And they actually protect you because they like, yo, no, we ain't messing with him. Right. Nowadays, it's false prophets. Yeah. And that's a whole different.
You just touched on something, and I think a lot of people don't really realize that, man. A lot of these dudes in the streets, they look out for dudes that they see have potential in it. They say you don't want to do this, young blood.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying, and I just got that thought process by talking to people, and it's crazy because our mentors were kind of drug addicts and like you said, pimps and people out on the street, and people looked at it as bad. Right. But I'll take them over the fake rappers now. Right. Like I'll take those people over the people that call themselves advocates and mentors today. Right. Any day. So it's crazy to say, but that's just me.
Are you surprised at how big clouting is now, man? Like people doing stuff for clout.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Every young person carries a story of hope, of struggle, of dreams waiting to rise. But in too many undeserved communities, those stories go unheard.
At ease Inc. everyone has a story. We believe every voice deserves a chance. Through mentorship, empowering programs, and storytelling workshops, we help youth discover their purpose, strengthen their mindset, and build a future they can be proud of.
From classrooms in Jamaica to communities across Southwest Florida,
EHAS is changing lives,
one story at a time.
but we can't do it alone. Join us, become a mentor, volunteer, donate, help us fuel the next generation of leaders, creators, and change makers.
Visit EHAS.org today, because when you help a young person share their story, you help them change their world.
It was a TV show I seen, and it's TV, right?
Right.
But it's some truth behind it.
Yeah.
The lady was stressed out because your life depended on how many likes you get.
Wow.
And she didn't receive enough likes, and she just like went into depression and things like that.
Man.
So when you talk about clout, man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, and it's addictive too.
Yeah.
Because now you post something, you get 1,000 likes, and then you post something, you get 30. Now you're going into a depression mode, or you're trying to figure out what I need to do next to get that 1,000 likes again. And life is all off of likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't say it's just other people. It's myself too. You hit me with the thumbs up, and you can't do a heart. Come on,
right? I know.
I'm upset. Like, you could just hold that button just a little bit longer and go over it and hit that heart.
Yeah.
So you talk about institutionalized. We talk about program.
Yeah.
Man, we program.
Yeah. That is true, man. Well, you think back on when you were teaching, man. What was one day that you just wish you could have dealt with differently as a teacher?
I would go back to coaching, and coaching and teaching is quite the same thing. And it could have changed, my path too, which would have probably been in sports, where I had the opportunity to go back to my high school and be a personal trainer for the team.
Right.
Very exciting. I actually was coaching or training Sauce Gardner, over there with the New York Jets. He was one of the players, little knucklehead. Yeah. Knucklehead in high school, but really always been a great kid, man.
Right.
A positive kid. And anyway, me and the kid got into it.
Okay.
And, when we grew up, it was physical, Yeah. Your uncle go get you, your father go get you, your big brother go get you, your cousin. It was physical. So that was my mindset. And I ended up slamming the kid.
Yeah.
As an adult, and and he's in high school, and even though it wasn't like nothing crazy, I apologized. I immediately said I was wrong, all the above. It messed up the path that I was trying to go.
Right.
So if that answers your question.
Oh, definitely.
I wish that was quite different, because me and the kid, it was surprising to me, because me and the kid had a great relationship.
Yeah.
He just had one of those moments where, you start feeling yourself. We all do,
Yeah. Pull you out of the element.
Yeah. So I responded very wrong.
Yeah.
I wish I could take that back.
Totally understand that, man. What was one day where you just look at it and be like, man, I don't want to do this teaching stuff no more?
Every day. Every morning. It's when you in that type of profession, or you have that gift and that skill, man, it's a struggle every day.
Yeah.
It's a struggle every day. So the gratification comes when the kids come to you and they finally start realizing, like, Coach or Mr. Bunting or Mr. Faithful, like, I get it now.
Right.
It takes a minute, man.
Yeah.
I get it now. I understand. Or they go out there and they do a move that you done taught them for 2 years, and they get the sack and they whatever, and they just come to you, the first person they come to. And I mean, you damn near cry because it's like, you get it now, you know? So that's that. It's an everyday struggle, but you live for those moments right there. You live for those moments, seeing those kids graduate, seeing those kids start a career, things like that. Those are the moments you live for, bro. So, yeah.
What's your favorite color, man?
My father said I look good in black, man. But I think my favorite color probably like blue. It got to be blue.
Yeah.
Man. Why you guys that?
Listen, I'm looking at the hat. You know, listen, guys, I know you can't see it right now until you see the actual video for this show, but blue and red, or it's baby blue?
Some people call it the Miami blue.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I could see that. The Miami blue.
Yeah. And then the red is just a signature for this designer.
Okay.
And it's a black designer based out of Atlanta.
Okay.
The hat that I have on, the red brim, it is Keith and James.
Okay.
Keith and James, he got a great story too. So look him up, Keith and James, on his website. Check out the hats. Very, very unique hats. And yeah, man, I got a bald head, so I got to keep a nice hat.
Listen, bro, you rock them well, man. I don't know if I'd ever rock hats like that. I never tried, so
okay.
I don't know what I look like yet. I don't know.
When your birthday, man?
Yeah?
When your birthday?
31st, July.
For real?
Yeah, bro. Okay. It's coming up.
It's coming up, man.
We're going to turn up. We definitely going to turn up. I had a few people trying to get me out of the country, but I think I'm staying in the country, man.
Listen, man, I being able to lead a country like that, you lead a country like every other week. That's amazing. I haven't traveled like that.
Bro, we got to get you into it, bro.
I want to. And then, with me in real estate, I want to purchase some property in these places.
Let me ask you, man, what does that look like? Because you're in Southwest Florida.
Mm-hmm.
How big of an area do you cover when it comes to selling homes?
So you gotta have some big backing. My big backing is John R. Wood Properties, and Christie's International. Christie's International is everywhere international, right?
Okay.
And they're like number one over there in real estate in different countries and things like that. So we say we are local and we are global.
Right.
We are global. So it's just a referral, man. Okay. It's talking and communicating with people. Yeah. I will interview that person. You will interview that individual. We see if it's a good fit for us. Yeah. And it'll be a referral for us. Okay. Right now, I have a client that has property in the Bahamas.
Wow.
So now I just have to make that connection. She wants to find a builder. She doesn't want to sell or anything. She wants to find a builder so she can start building. Right. So I just get on that email with John R. Wood. Right. Amazing, number one company, real estate company in Southwest Florida. Yeah. So get on that email, send that out, and say what we got. Right. And it's boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
Big time agents over there. Yeah. I'm just a little slither right now.
But you've tapped into the Naples market a little bit as well because you're close.
Absolutely. It took me a while to know what Naples is.
Right. That's a different deal.
It's different because it's money in Naples.
Yeah.
Yeah. And celebrities and famous people and rich folks love it because everybody treat them like they're just normal people.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like going to different places and everybody wants your autograph and stuff like that.
Right.
And that's why they come out there and they spend their money.
Yeah, you know what, man? I'm happy you say that because a lot of people be thinking like we go crazy when we see celebrities like that, and it ain't like that, man.
No, not at all. I mean, you go to Miami all the time, and I'm talking about. I mean, I done seen Shaq. I done seen a lot of people, and I told Shaq like, "Yo, get off that damn cart, come holler at us." He just ride past on the cart.
Yeah,
and you see big time people in Florida all the time, and They're just normal people.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. We normal, bro. I know I'm not there yet. I'm still at the D list.
He just caught himself slipping talking about we normal. Come on, you rich folks. I caught you, man. It's recorded. It is on there.
Listen. It's a beautiful thing, man. But right now, like, if you wasn't doing football, what other sport you think you would do or coach?
Ooh, that's a good thing. That's a good question. Brian B. Frank said he about to come up here. Pull up, B. Frank.
Pull up, B. Pull up, bro.
I know you tired, boy. You just out there doing all that.
Busy man.
Oh, Vaughn, man, I got to connect you to Cornell. I'm sorry. I'll be taking stuff over, man. It's just natural for me. Vaughn, Mr. Vaughn, I got to connect you to Cornell, man. That'll be a great connection. Anyway, what the question was what? If I wasn't doing the
football,
sport,
yeah.
I have an undergraduate degree. I have an graduate degree.
Yeah.
And I'm getting excited. I'm sorry. And in psychology.
No.
So I tell people all the time that I would have wanted to be a counselor or a psychologist,
right.
Someone in that type of field.
Okay.
And actually, that's like my dream job.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't want to prescribe medication, so not a psychiatrist, but like a psychologist. Yeah.
You don't want to be responsible.
No, I'm not doing that, man. That's a different topic too. We can hit on something, man. That thing dangerous. I done been there, done that.
That's serious.
I wasn't addicted, but I knew like, oh my God, it's that easy.
Yeah,
that easy.
Oh man,
because you stop taking them for pain.
Yeah,
you just taking them so you can relax. Then you realize that I can't relax like I want to relax. Let me pop this pill. Before you know it, you're trying to stop taking it and you shaking.
Yeah, and you got to get right back on it,
man. That's a different topic, man. But that's one that we probably need to discuss for real.
Definitely, bro. Now the relationship, man, with your parents right now.
I thought you might say. No, go ahead. Yeah.
What is that like right now? Like, you still get a chance to tap in with them every so often, or?
Absolutely, but as you get older, your parents kind of disappoint you with certain things because let me finish.
Okay.
Because you've been living your whole life for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've been living your whole life, your motivation. Everything, you getting up late and stuff like that, once you start really loving your parents, you get to a certain age. I tell people, get to age 21, you'll start realizing what your parents been saying. You'll start really, really loving your parents and things like that.
Right.
But you start you've been living your whole life for them and make them proud.
Yeah.
And then they be saying like, oh, I'm not coming to Florida. You got hurricanes. And then I'm like, Mom, I got this big ass mansion and you not coming to just pay my cable bill for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even got to do that.
Yeah.
But just come.
Oh, man.
So, man, my relationship with my parents is really good. It's really good.
That's good, man.
Again, man, you as an individual, you got to start tapping into yourself and doing certain things. My grandmother passed this year, and I was really close to her.
Yeah.
Ruth Singleton. My last name is really supposed to be Singleton. That's a different story too. But my last name happened to be Faithful.
Yeah.
And I made sure that I talked to her.
Yeah.
I made sure that I called.
Right.
I made sure that we had good discussions, and I made her laugh and smile and feel good about herself. Because as you get older, man, this shit get lonely.
That's true, man.
You got best friends and relatives and people they gone.
Yeah.
They dead, so you starting and then everybody else living their lives and it feels like, don't nobody care about you.
Right.
It gets lonely as you get older. So I made sure that she knew that I was there for her and loved her. And that's what I implement with my parents, My parents are actually young, but I made sure I talked to them and listen to their stories and things like that and try to help them, change their mentality. But you can only do so much when you're talking to adults. You can just, your best bet is to lead by example and be prepared when you do have to, when they do have to lean on you.
Right.
Parents don't, I guess my parents, but they don't, they got a lot of pride and they don't want to lean on people.
So are you saying they communicate now? They back to talking to each other?
Oh, as far as the relationship, yeah, my mom crazy, bro. She cuts my daddy out all the time, and he just listens to her and stuff. They still talk. They don't live together, but man, they always communicate and talking and arguing still. So
yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man. When you go back to Detroit, you just go just to do a party, or you go back and hang with the family?
I make sure I hang with my family.
Okay.
That's the first thing I do. My sisters, 17 and 14 years old, they're the first people I pick up and go hang out with.
Dope.
But, they're getting older now, so Big Bro is kind of lame for them.
Big Bro ain't cool no more.
No, he ain't cool at all.
Oh, man.
So I'm kind of quite lame for them, and they'd rather hang out with their friends, which I understand.
Yeah.
They'd rather hang out with their friends and do those girl things.
Yeah. So I know my listeners, especially the single ladies that are listening right now, they want me to tap in, bro. Okay. Like, what going on with Bernard life right now, personally, his dear lady?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a Lord and Savior. I'm working on myself. I am in a healing journey,
Yes, yeah.
I have to be better. So when I do start or walk into a relationship, that I'm 100%, that I'm able to give my all in this relationship.
I like that.
So,
ladies, they hear that. They say, he working on himself right now, ladies. Under construction.
I like that.
I like that.
Ground zero.
Yeah.
We just putting in the. I can't say. I'm about to say we put in the piping right now. But that's what happens though. Like civil engineers, you put in. Anyway,
right.
We gonna move
let me ask you, man, because I've heard it so many times. Brothers say to me, bro, we can never really have a solid conversation with a woman because they're never straight with what they're saying.
You talking about this? I would love to do a podcast with this, but I done branded myself a certain way. So it's kind of scary to go down. And we have to do like, some type of uncut, like midnight stuff. I think that statement is incorrect because I've spoken to women, and I actually spoke to a lady the other day.
Yeah.
And what I noticed, like literally, if a male is hitting on good topics, and you talk to a female that's just, she tired, she want that change, she want those things that, society says she should have, she don't argue.
Right.
She don't say anything. She agree with you.
Yeah.
But you got to go back to the male. The male need to be saying the right things and actually believing what he's saying.
Right.
And it's a scary thing. It's scary as hell to see a female be quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when they're quiet, they're saying a lot.
That's big. That's big.
When you got a female in the household and they're quiet, they're speaking volumes.
Ooh. You fellas hear that? Man, that could be trouble.
That could be trouble. But in this aspect, me speaking to them and we talking about certain things, how a male should lead, how, the female should be the balance in the relationship because the male is constantly face down, working hard, doing his thing, supporting and providing. And a female, you shouldn't have to work that hard. You should just be the balance in the family or in a relationship and balance that out because when a male is busting his tail for the family, he started to negate certain things that he needs to take care of, like his health. Like certain things like keeping things clean and things like that. But when you have a female and she's your balance, things like that don't stop. She's going to tell you when to go to the doctor. She's going to set appointments. She's going to tell you that you need to chill and relax and take your time off and things, because you're not doing that.
Right.
So when you explain that to a female and they agree with it, they just sit there and listen to you.
That's dope. But we don't have a whole lot of those females.
I don't know, man. You're trying to get me in trouble. You trying to get me in trouble. Oh, man, you don't already done had all your kids. I need kids.
You need to get them kids.
Chill, I don't want no. I can't have nothing thrown at me right now. I gotta pick from that pot.
That is beautiful, man. So right now, man, with where Bernard is, man, we talking about Bernard in the third person. Where you seen Bernard in the next 4-5 years, man?
Man, biggest real estate agent in Naples, Florida, Southwest Florida.
I like that.
Yeah. People don't have what I have.
Yeah.
And it's just me talking, and believing in myself. I mean, no matter what room I go into, I'm taking full advantage of it.
That's beautiful.
And then I'm throwing opportunities back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, that's where it's at.
I like how you looked at, man. And so for young men, even the young ladies that are listening, they want to be encouraged, man. They want to feel like there's still hope for whatever they are trying to believe in. What would you say to them, bro?
Keep going. And like I told the kid the other day, his mindset is messed up. He think that if sports doesn't work out, I'm gonna go sell a couple bags, and he literally told me this. I'm gonna go sell a couple bags. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And if football don't work out, man. And I said, if you ain't heard anything that I said all day, listen. Change your mindset.
Yeah. Before
you change your mindset, I need you to know you got it.
Right.
Whatever that is that football, is that modeling, whatever it is, you got it.
You got it. Yeah.
Just change your mindset, though.
And you got to believe that.
Change your mindset, and you'll succeed.
Man.
Because you got it.
Well, you guys heard it here, man. You've heard we've created numerous stories from my good brother over here, Mr. Bernard Faithful. Bernard, if people want to find him, man, how can they tap in, bro?
I make it easy for you. Bernard.faithful. Bernard, the period sign, faithful. And that's on all social media platforms. And it's always funny. I was just talking to a financial advisor the other day, and he was like, "What's your number?" And I said, "That's always funny to me because it's plastered on all social media, and you follow me and you watch." So my phone number is on there, email is on there, man. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, all the above. Bernard.faithful.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. Hey, Bernard, thank you for having us.
Yes, sir. Always.
Me on the show, bro. This was beautiful, man.
I didn't know what to expect, Cornell, but I already knew you had it in.
Man, listen, man. We do great things around here, man. So listen, guys, until our next episode where we have another unique individual with a great, amazing story that's doing amazing things in the community, we want to thank you. And we tune in again. As we tune out, my brother, tap in.
Yeah.
Just put on the hat, people. It's coming out.
I'm going to Cornell Bunting University.
Thanks for tuning in and downloading this episode of Stories to Create. We appreciate you being part of this growing community of storytellers and listeners. If today's conversation inspired you, please share the show with friends, family, or anyone who could use a little motivation in their journey. A special thank you to our sponsors, EHAS Organization, Cornell Bunting LLC, and Nostril Cheese Chase for supporting the mission and making this podcast possible. To learn more about our work, upcoming projects, and how you can get involved, be sure to visit www.hisandgorge and www.cornellbunting.com. Until next time, keep creating, keep growing, and remember, your story has power.